welcome, or welcome back, if
Hello.
you've seen our other videos before. Okay, today we're going to talk about makeup.
Yay!
Specifically, the drama that's going on with Mikayla. I know you have strong opinions towards Mikayla.
Yeah.
We are both not Mikayla fans, but, recently, okay, Kat Von D has recently come back. Well, not the person, the brand.
Okay.
They bought it from her, so she's not a part of the process anymore.
Okay.
It's just the brand. They're going by KVD now.
Okay.
They recently did a collaboration with Mikayla. She's the face of it right now.
Oh.
For the relaunch.
That's a big change.
Well, what they did was they had Mikayla make a video, and then she was like, hey guys, if you want to do, show me your, buy the book look, and then your I don't give a look. And it was a really good idea. And all the people that they picked 4 people, and everybody that they picked were, like, they weren't big people who had thousands of subscribers or anything like that. Like, they picked people who genuinely were very, very happy to go on this trip.
Okay.
They got all kinds of makeup and stuff like that, and then they all got to be a part of the ad campaign with Mikayla for the brand. So it was much better than the whole James Charles thing. It was, it was much more well received, except for the fact that people were like, yeah, I'm not going to buy this because it's Mikayla.
Yeah. Because
she does not like to tell us her brands, what's a brand deal and what's not a brand deal. So there was that controversy. Then, did you see the thing about the wedding palette?
A little bit. But
So
I don't know that much about it. I don't watch Mikayla.
Well, I only know about this really because of Spill Sesh. I don't really follow her at all. But basically, Mikayla is doing a collaboration with a company called P. Louise.
Okay.
They're a makeup brand, and they're doing a winter wedding themed photo shoot and brand launch. It's an eyeshadow palette. Originally, people thought it was just an eyeshadow palette, but it's actually, like, there's brushes, there's blushes, there's lipsticks, there's, like, it's a box of crap.
I'm confused. Hasn't she already had her wedding?
She did, but this is like a wedding-themed palette. Like, if you're getting married in the winter, this is the eyeshadows, these are the blushes, this is the highlighters that you want to use.
Well, I did see the eyeshadow palette. But wouldn't you have that be, like, she just got married.
Yeah, people are a bit confused as to why she's releasing this now, but it is in the same year, so it's kind of like,
yeah.
The wedding theme is not the problem. The problem is that they chose to do this with Mikayla, and then also the fact that most of the eyeshadow shades look the same.
Oh,
like, they're just different variations of the color blue. And it's supposed to be like a winter theme, and also there's, in my opinion, I would have liked to have seen maybe some more green. There was a green in there, but, like, I'd like to see a little bit more green. Maybe a red, because it's winter, so I'm going to wear more green and red and blue eyeshadow. I don't wear blue eyeshadow because it does not look good on me.
I don't mind it, but I haven't worn blue eyeshadow since the 90s.
Well, the person who kind of, in my opinion, started the blue eyeshadow trend, like bringing it back, was Jeffree Star.
Yeah.
When he released his palette Blue Blood. It looks very similar to the Blue Blood palette.
That's why I recognize those colors.
It looks very similar, but it looks like if Blue Blood had like 16 more colors of the same blue. Yeah. In my opinion. And in a lot of people's opinion, it's giving Jeffree.
Because, like, right in the middle, those colors look so familiar.
Mm-hmm.
All of the blues and the blacks and all that, they look so familiar, and I couldn't place it.
Yeah, I think by adding the other stuff, like the highlighters, the blush, because you get highlighters, two blushes, a bunch of brushes.
Okay.
The eyeshadow palette was like freaking massive.
Yeah.
And I think there's some lipsticks and like lip liners in there. Like you get like a full face of makeup in this one kit.
Okay.
The P. Louise Instagram page only has one picture with Mikayla.
Well, I mean,
and then the rest are like models with the eyeshadow look that you could do. And another comment that I saw was like, for the highlighter, there was some shade to other popular influencers thrown in there. Okay, Meredith Duxbury. I hate her. I'm sorry. I personally don't like her. I don't watch her content. I don't like her content. She might be a great person in real life. I just personally don't like her content.
I want to know how much a year she pays for foundation.
A ridiculous amount. It's got to be a ridiculous.
Oh
because
my
it's
God,
like that's like
thousands.
Dior foundation she's using.
It's got to be thousands. I mean, she just cakes it on.
Yeah, I personally don't like that style of makeup, but if you do, that's great. But
I like coverage, but oh my God.
Mikayla was saying, because the formula is very specific to not put this directly on your face and cake it on, to like gently pat it in and put it in a little. So it was, Spill Sesh pointed it out. I also got the vibe that it was a bit of shade towards Meredith because, I mean, I would consider Meredith to be Mikayla is her like rival.
Yeah.
In terms of view count, those two get about the same amount of views. So I would consider them to be, like, she would be her biggest competitor.
I think Meredith is a little stronger because she does have a lot more followers and stuff like that. But now Mikayla is getting up there.
In terms of pulling out the brands, Mikayla's winning because she has so many brands who really want to work with her.
That's like her 4th or 5th brand this year.
Yeah.
I mean,
she had the e.l.f. lip liner for her wedding, and now we have this. She's been posting about it a lot, the new collaboration.
That's insane.
And a lot of brands, they want to work with her because she is kind of smooth. I mean, she went from talking about her blush and how you shouldn't blend it with like a beauty blender or your fingers. She recommends you use it with a brush, and you want to use this brush, and it's her branded brush. So it was a smooth transition into the thing.
She lies so much.
She just is not reliable in the sense of sharing when it's an ad and when it's not.
Yeah.
If she could get better at doing that, then I feel like people would be more apt to buying the things that she's representing. And also, it's like 1 minute she'll say, this is my product, I cannot live without this product, and then a couple of months later, it'll be in a video of products she doesn't recommend because she doesn't like it. So it's like, do you really like it, or are you only liking it because the brand is paying you to like it?
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem
legitimate
real
and genuine.
I would be excited because people are bringing up the fact that the palette looks such, the colors at least, not the actual packaging of the palette. It doesn't look anything like Jeffree's, but the colors look similar to Jeffree's. Will he make a video? Because he did do the eyelash, with lash gauge. He did do that. I'd be interested to see if he does a review on her palette. And of the makeup in her.
Yeah.
What he has to say about the whole situation. A lot of people are just confused as to why she's doing another wedding collaboration and why so many brands are trying to work with her.
Yeah, because she's not, like, my favorite.
But she is getting everybody to talk about the brand. Like, the launch for Kat Von D, would it have been as talked about if they didn't have someone like Mikayla to kind of make people talk about it?
Well, I mean, I guess negative views are good views.
Well, because even if somebody doesn't know the full story and they're hearing people talk about the ad, they're going to go look at the ad, look at the makeup. Maybe they'll buy the makeup.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like she is able to pull.
Yeah. I think that she will.
A lot of people say that they're not going to buy this.
Yeah, I think she'll pull it out though because she has a way of landing on her feet.
Yeah. Even with all the controversy she's had, she's still able to pull brands. And a non-problematic person that you should consider to work with you is me. Just kidding. I would love to have the makeup.
There you go.
So you should send it to me. I'll do a review on Mikayla's palette. I can't afford it, but if they want to send it to me.
Yeah.
That's
another question. Okay. How much is it if you get all of this stuff?
I don't actually know. I'm assuming it's probably gonna be about $50. Just because you're getting a lot of stuff. I would assume bare minimum $50.
Wow, that's cheap.
Well, it is supposed to be like a wedding theme, so they're probably going to make you pay at least like $50 to $100 bare minimum.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we will look forward to all of the reviews of her makeup.
Yeah. I also, because she was kind of calling out Meredith, would Meredith actually do a review on the palette?
Yeah.
I wonder if she's fishing for a controversy.
Oh, maybe.
With that. Like, she's trying to get Meredith to make a video about the palette because Meredith is so popular.
Yeah, maybe Meredith will come back with a video. Maybe it's a setup.
Well, I don't know if necessarily Meredith is in on it, but maybe she's trying to antagonize her to make a video about the palette so that Meredith fans.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe she's setting Meredith up.
Yeah, that was something that I was thinking about. This one was kind of short because that's really it.
Yeah.
She's putting out a product. People don't like that she's putting out a product. And
yeah,
she's just generally being her.
Yeah. That's true.
We will see you next time.
Like and subscribe.
Will you buy the palette?
Yes, will you?
Or will you not buy it?
How do you feel about Mikayla?
How do you feel? What's your thoughts on Mikayla? We will see you next time.
Have a good night.